Hey guys, Happy New Year's. I know it's been a long time that I've been away from YouTube, but I have some exciting things to share with you. Currently I'm going on a hike here at the valley. It's so beautiful. I like snowfall. I like winter. I want to talk about superpowers today. For the past 8 months, I've been trying new things in my life. I went vegan. Yes, I did. So I stopped eating meat completely. No eggs, no milk products, no dairy products, no fish. 100% vegan. I also started my Nofap journey. I've been on a Nofap streak for about 9 months. If you guys don't know what a Nofap is, it's basically you don't bust your nuts. You don't masturbate. That's what Nofap means. Nofap is amazing. And another thing that I want to talk about was taking cold shower and meditating. So these 4 things that I've been doing the last 8 months, I feel like it has made me into a Superman. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm very serious about that. And let me tell you why. I'm gonna break down why I started those 4 things and the benefits that I'm seeing from it. Let's start with my vegan diet. I never liked eating meat. I always felt very weird about it. But I kept on eating meat because, you know, as a society we've been told, oh, meat is healthy. That's where your protein comes from. A man eats meat. You know, things like that. And I bought into those stereotypes. So I started eating meat when I was about, I would say 10 years old. Even when I was a kid, I never liked eating meat. But around 10 years old, I started eating meat because everybody said it's really essential for growing up properly, to getting the proper nutrients. So I was eating meat from 10 to about 24 years old. And finally I listened to my inner voice that kept saying, do not eat meat, right? And I started exploring other options. So from eating all kinds of meat, I first became a pescatarian. Pescatarian is basically you avoid eating dark meats. You only eat fish, seafood, that's about it. So I was doing that for about a year or so. That was okay, but I still, even when I was eating the fish, I still did not feel comfortable eating it. I felt weird about it. It's hard to explain why I feel weird, but I kind of felt that it's not right eating that. And after that, I explored more options. I went vegetarian, right? Vegetarian basically means that you're not vegan. You can still consume meat. You can still consume dairy products. So I was eating eggs, cheese, milk. It was okay for a while, so I did that for 3 months. And I read up a lot of articles online talking about the power of going vegan. I decided to go all in. So about 7 months ago, I decided to even cut those like eggs, milk products and dairy products. And I just decided to go vegan all in. And I'm so glad I did it because I'm never going to turn back again. The benefits that some of the benefits that I'm seeing from my vegan diet are, I feel lighter most of the time. I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel any lethargic energy in my body, which is a good thing. You know, it's something that we all need to feel all the time. You all have to be energetic all the time. That was a huge game changer for me, because when I was eating meat, I used to feel lethargic. It's these lazy feeling that you would get, right? I didn't feel that. I could see why that was happening, because meat, your body works a lot harder to break down meat and non-vegetarian product than it does for food like vegetarian, like vegan stuff. So by avoiding the meat, my body did not need to work that hard anymore to break it down. I had all that extra energy that I could use it on something else. I also started eating very healthy and clean without even trying. When I was eating meat, since like you cannot eat the meat raw, you have to do a lot of seasoning. You gotta like, you know, cook it in a different way. I used to put a lot of seasoning on my meat, like oil, like fry it, or like, you know, whatever, do whatever to it, like add whatever sauce to it. That was adding up calories, right? And after going vegan, I didn't have to do all those stuff. I just have to eat like natural food that's available raw that I can consume. Like for breakfast now, I eat oats. I eat very raw food that are not processed without even trying. That's a great thing that you can experience from going vegan as well. So that's why I went vegan, and I'm gonna stick with it. The second thing that I want to talk about that has made a huge impact in my life for the last 8 months is Nofap. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about this. They think it's a taboo, or they don't want to talk. They don't want to admit that they're watching porn. So let me tell you what a Nofap is, right? Nofap is basically not jacking off to a porn, not masturbating, not busting nuts. That's what it is. You can read up on a lot about Nofap just by googling it, but just to summarize some of the benefits from that, I'm gonna get Eastern philosophical here for a second. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful energy in our body. You can look it up. You can search up Kundalini, or sexual energy, and you will find out that all the greatest men in the history were practitioners of cultivating the sexual energy. When you masturbate or when you ejaculate, you let go of that sexual energy. It goes to a waste. You let it out of your body. But when you practice Nofap and you hold that sexual energy within your body, that energy starts to express itself in other outlet ways. Let me give you an example. Since I don't jack off, I don't masturbate anymore, it's been 9 months, all that energy that I have, I'm channeling that towards my productive activities, towards my goals in life, towards my interests, towards talking to the girl that I find attractive. I'm transmuting that energy into some form of productive use that's going to benefit my life some way. And I cannot explain enough or express enough of how much it has changed my life in the last 8 months. Some of the big changes that I saw was in my confidence level. I'm already a confident guy, but after going on Nofap, the confidence just went on a different level. I don't mean to just say this, but I literally don't give a fuck about anything right now. It's so powerful. You feel so free and liberated that you're not shackled by any of the society's chains anymore. Another benefit that I'm seeing from Nofap is my social life has improved a lot. I'm very funny now, quick-witted, and I have all these exciting and creative ideas that I did not have before. It is life-changing, and I encourage everyone to start doing Nofap and go at it for at least 3 months minimum to see the results. The third thing that's giving me superpower is meditation. Meditation is amazing. You probably heard this 1,000 times before, but I bet you $1,000 that you never gave it a shot yourself. Or maybe you tried doing meditation, but you couldn't stay still for long, so you kind of just gave up on the practice. That's exactly where most people go wrong, right? They think that, okay, on my first day of meditation, I'm gonna be all zen, and if it doesn't work for me, I'm not gonna do it. That's not what meditation is. Meditation is not like you're trying to attain a certain state. It's not that. Meditation is just sitting down for at least 3 minutes a day and focusing on one thing for the whole 3 minutes. The best thing that you can focus on is your breathing. So my form of meditation is, this is what I do every morning right when I wake up. The first thing I do after brushing my teeth, shitting, and washing my face, I sit down, I close my eyes, and I focus on my breathing. I count my inhale, 1, and my exhalation, 2, 3, 4. I go all the way up to the count of 10, and when I reach 10, I restart the counter. When I reach 10, that's 1 round. I try to do a minimum 10 rounds a day in the morning, and I'll tell you why I do it. Maybe you can get inspired and start doing that also. The main reason I do that is because we go through the day with so much variable outside of our control. Things may not go as planned. Maybe your boss yells at you at work, or I don't know, somebody cuts you off, or maybe even your girlfriend or your boyfriend breaks up with you, right? Things that's outside of your control. During those times, you cannot control those external circumstances, but you can control how you react to those external circumstances. That's where meditation helps me a lot. So no matter what happens to me, like whether I'm getting a sad news or I'm getting a happy news, whatever it is, it only takes me 4 to 12 seconds to detach myself from the situation so I can focus on myself internally and act with calmness and clarity that's gonna help me win any situation in life. That's the biggest reason why I do it, and I think everybody should start doing it. And the last one, it's cold shower, baby. I know that's a topic that you may not want to talk about, especially when the weather looks like this, right? Taking cold showers when it's minus fucking 30 is not easy. But let me tell you why I do it, yeah? The reason why I do cold shower is because I want to discipline myself. When you take cold showers, you're putting your body in a flight or fight mode, right? Imagine first thing in the morning you hop into a cold shower. Your body doesn't know how to react. Your mind doesn't want to go. First of all, you turn on the shower, you can feel how cold the water is. Your mind's telling you, man, no, man, don't go, right? And you you first have to overcome that internal mindset. That's the first step, right? And then when you finally face the fear and put your whole body into the cold shower, a rush goes throughout your whole body. That rush is something else. You're not gonna get that from a cup of coffee. You're not gonna get from anything else. It's your body just wakes up immediately and goes into this, activates this parasympathetic nervous system. So that's your flight or fight response system. That's the system that that normally gets invoked when you're facing a danger. You know, that's the reptilian brain, right? I trigger my reptilian brain and handle that every single morning through cold shower. And it helps me with controlling my reptilian brain. Because by training myself to go into the cold shower and by calming myself down every single day when my reptilian brain gets activated, I'm training myself to be prepared for anything life is going to throw at me. It's been over like 1 year that I've been doing cold shower. It's amazing. I never want to take hot shower anymore. Besides the like training for the flight or fight response, you also get the benefit of really good skin when you're taking cold shower. You don't get dry skin anymore, and you feel so much energy. Like as I said before, right? When you go put your body in the cold shower, your body just wakes up. It's like you feel the surge of energy going through your body right when the water touches your body. It's just like in one shot. It's like you're taking a drug or something like that. It's amazing. It's hard to explain, but it's amazing. So those 4 things that I've been doing for the last 8 months is a game changer for me. Again, just to summarize it for you: going vegan, not busting my nut, like Nofap, for about 8 months, meditation, and cold shower. Game changer. You feel like a Superman. I'm not exaggerating on that. I'm very serious. You feel like a fucking Superman. You feel limitless. You know the movie Limitless? The guy takes the pill and all of a sudden he starts doing all these things. That's how you feel. You don't need drugs for that. Just do these 4 things and I promise you, you're gonna kick ass in 2020. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this weather and my hike. I'm fucking enjoying it. I'm gonna be doing a vlog like this most probably every week, just to update you on my journey. Until next time, my friends, peace out.